the To the Stars. That whole series of books. Alien Affair. A New Slant on Life. Fear. Let me see what series that was. You didn't? You remember those though, right? The Full Mission Earth book series. Dianetics, Battlefield Earth, The Way to Happiness, Final Blackout, Soft Analysis. There was a whole series of them. Wow. It was crazy. I didn't either. I didn't finish the series. I don't know if I should be glad I did or didn't. But, yeah. Doesn't it now? You wouldn't think so. Yeah. Isn't that strange how that happens? Like, you wake up and you kind of, if we go over a few things like that and you think, yeah, I read those. But now it makes more sense than it did at the time. For sure, for sure. Boy, he was a real, he was a strange one, that's for sure. He was into the occult, a lot. Oh, God, it's a whole thing with him. It's freaking crazy. No, I did not. No, I didn't. I'm not sure I want to now after researching this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure. What did you think of it? No, I didn't finish Dianetics. No, I did not. Dianetics founder. Wow. He is, wow. I can't even describe him. He's definitely an interesting character. Oh, yeah, George Orwell's. Yeah, very awesome. That's great, Ike. Did you? Yeah, I'm going to have to read it now. I'll have to get it out, dig it out, and read it. I'm going to have to reread it. I'm not going to, I'll need another 2 hours to talk about this dude. So, I think we'll wait on him. I want to do him, and there's a few other people with him. Aleister Crowley and that. He was, there's a whole, it's insane what these people did. I just can't even think about it. It was a little crazy. So, this whole thing with L. Ron Hubbard, I didn't know a lot about him except for his books and the Scientology thing. But wow, he was up there with Aleister Crowley and this Parsons dude, and all this. There was a lot going on in his life that you have no clue. So yes, we'll get into the Scientology thing too when we do him. I think we'll do that in about 2 weeks. Well, the L. Ron Hubbard is definitely into the occult, hon. Believe me, we're not going to get into him right now, but he definitely was. He was up there. He was kind of friends with Aleister Crowley, let's put it that way. So what does that tell you? Yeah. I know, we did. We did know what it was about until now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, we read the books, some of them. You read them. I read some of them, didn't understand it. Now you do. Exactly. Because, we did. We learned about these people, but we didn't know why. So there you go. So I'm going to save L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah, he was into the occult, Valerie. Believe me. Yeah. He was, eccentric, doesn't cover it. Yeah, it was a little insane with him. So, but I'm going to leave him for another time. Yeah. Do you know anything about him, Ike? You know anything about L. Ron Hubbard besides the Scientology thing? Oh, yes. 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to brush up on all this. Okay, yeah, kind of. He was more into the occult than Jim Jones was into my brainwashing. So almost, yeah, kind of like. So, yeah, he was into the occult big time. Did she? What did she say about him? Just interesting. He was trying to do these magic rituals, and by magic, it's spelled like Aleister Crowley spells it, like this. And he was really up there in the this. It's a whole thing. They were trying to make the Antichrist. Let's put it this way. Yeah, the Scientology thing, yeah, but this other thing was crazy. This occult thing with him. The Scientology is a whole other thing with him, and I'm not. We're going to discuss that. So brush up on on your Scientology. We will get into that. It'll probably be a whole show on just him. So be prepared for that in 2 weeks. We're going to discuss L. Ron Hubbard, Scientology, and his occult business. He went way up there. Yes, trying to tear the veil and give birth to the Antichrist. It's crazy. And they really believed in what they were doing. And Aleister Crowley, though, was even said he was nuts. So for Aleister Crowley to say something like that, that says something about L. Ron Hubbard, right? So yeah, it's insane. It really is. So yeah, they were trying to tear the veil to the other world and the magic rituals, and it was, oh my God, there were sexual rights and all this stuff going on. It was insane. And people just did it. They wanted to be a part of it. So I don't know. I don't know what that says. But we will discuss that. So anyway, we did find out Nostradamus was a 33rd degree Freemason. So, and that possibly his quatrains were meant for the Illuminati only and their plans. So there you go. That does explain a lot. Okay, I hope the freaks are going to be on tonight with our own Chris Stevens. Hopefully approximately 1:30 a.m. I hope he'll be on tonight. Yeah, there's a lot to discuss with him. There's so much. So, but we're going to leave that for them because we could just get into it. And hopefully you'll be able to get off earlier. So 2 weeks from Thursday. Tomorrow night, yeah, join Ike Diaz, our own Ike Diaz, with the Jam, and that's a party all night long. So tune into him. Yeah, it did. It really did. That's a whole nother side there, isn't it? That's yeah. It does. It opens an entire new book, and a lot of what he's written makes maybe more sense now than it did. Okay, so tomorrow, yeah, 5-hour podcast at least, right? Maybe we'll do that night. I'll start about 9, and we can go all night on a Thursday. That would. Oh well, no, I don't want to interrupt Lolita's Jam. Yeah, an entire new book, absolutely, a 5-hour one. Yeah, I'd like to do one. If we could get everybody there, that would be awesome. So yeah, that just opened up new doorways to that side of Nostradamus. So maybe that explains a lot to a lot of people out there. So yeah, we'll do L. Ron Hubbard in 2 weeks. Tomorrow night, yeah, join Ideas, our own boss man in the jam tomorrow night. It's a party all night long, guys. It really is. Great music. He does a great job. I love that show. I really do. And I don't have to get up early Sunday. I go in that night. It is scary. What kind of plans do they have? It really raises, again, more questions than answers again, in a way. So that he was writing about the Illuminati, to the Illuminati, I should say, not about them, to them. That he was given this task to do this. So, yeah, very scary. Thank you, Ike, very much for being here. I love when you come into the conversations. So we will do a whole thing on that. Yeah, it is scary. What are they planning? Why are they doing it this way? There's more questions than answers as usual, right? Sunday, join Lori. I think it's Rockin' with Lori, the oldies. So join her Sunday, and don't forget The Walking Dead is on. Yeah, episode 2, mid-season. And then Monday, hopefully Bill will be with us. I hope so, right, Ike? If not, you'll be on, I'm sure. So Monday, hopefully Bill will be on about 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, The Walking Dead at 10 p.m. Join me. Ike, I hope you're ready to join us, I hope, for a discussion on episode 2. Ooh, let's see what happens. Wednesday, Lori will be back. Traveling 88 miles per hour. Cool. Glad to hear it, Ike. Glad to hear it. Wednesday, rocking 88 miles per hour. Travel back with Lori Wood. She has some great music on. She really does. So join her for her shows, please. I know it does, right? The first week, the first episode back, it's like, I can't even. You don't even want to talk about it. You have to process it. You know what I mean? Like you just kind of have to process all that happened. The first episode of the mid-season. It's like, I have to think about this. I have to process it. So yeah, I understand totally. So Tuesday night, The Walking Dead. Thursday, Miss Lori Wood will be back at about 4 p.m. with her soundtracks with Lori. I don't know what she's doing this week. So it should be interesting. She had those are great. I listened to this last week's, and I loved it. It was great. So you have to process what went on in The Walking Dead, don't you? Your mind has to, like, oh my God, I can't even. But you'll get through it. We all do. We'll get you through it. And then Thursday night, I'll be back with Encounters. We're going to do, yeah, I know, right? Right? Exactly. Yeah, I do too. It's like, thank God it's Tuesdays. It'd be better if it was Thursdays, but okay, we'll do Tuesdays. By Tuesday night, I processed it and, watched it a million times. So, yeah, you have to, right? Yeah, soundtracks is awesome. It really is. You guys need to tune into Lori's soundtrack. Awesome show. She is great. And then I'll be back Thursday night with Encounters, and we're going to do crystals, runes, tarot cards, Ouija board. We're going to do some of those, divining rods. We're going to talk about that kind of stuff. So, and different things. And then the next week we're going to do L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology and all that stuff. I think the third week in March I'm going to have one of my best friends on. And we're going to talk, and I want DJ Worldwide to come back. Is that them? If you can let them know, Ike, I'm going to have somebody on that could explain. They said when they walk by lights and stuff, bulbs explode. She's going to explain how to control that. Reikis, your auras, tarot cards again, because she does all this. And she will be on live with me, my special guest, Liz. So be sure. I'm going to have to do a real promo on that because she is so awesome. She's been doing it for like 30 years. So, and then we're going to get back to UFOs for a while.